Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I will be telling you what I plan to read for two readathons, the Tometopple readathon and the Retellathon. So the Tometopple readathon starts on June 29th and goes until July 12th, and obviously the focus is to read big books. So there are some challenges to this, but I'm not paying too much attention to them, so I usually just ignore the read a graphic novel tome challenge because I don't have any graphic novels that are over 500 pages. Technically I am meeting the other challenges with the two books that I have picked out for this. So I'm going to read Sorcery Rising by Jude Fisher and Crown of Swords by Robert Jordan. So these both meet the challenges of being an adult book. These are both for adults, and the challenge of reading a book in a series. These are both in a series. This is the first in a series. This is the seventh in a series. And then also there's a challenge to buddy read a tome, and this is technically a buddy read because Jade and I are hosting the Waddalong Read-Along, and we have a bunch of other people who are participating. So technically it's like a buddy read. We're all reading this book, so hooray. But anyway, if anyone would like to buddy read Sorcery Rising with me though, that would be awesome, so just let me know. And as I mentioned, the other readathon that I am talking about in this thing is the Retellathon. This is hosted by a few people, including Spencer from Common Spence. I will leave all of their channels down below. This readathon goes from July 8th to 15th, I believe. The entire point of the Retellathon is to read retellings, whether it's necessarily fairy tales or something else. The first challenge is to read a retelling of your favorite fairy tale. I have a lot of favorite fairy tales, but the one that I want to read for the following challenge also kind of counts towards this as well. So the second challenge is to read a gender-flipped retelling or a queer retelling. So for that I'm going to pick The Forest Queen. This is a Robin Hood retelling in which Robin Hood is a girl. Next there is a group book, but I'm not going to read it. It's that one that just came out that's like a Little Mermaid retelling. I totally don't remember what it's called at all, but I will leave the information down below. Then the next challenge is to read a fairy tale retelling from your heritage. So there aren't a whole lot of Persian fairy tale retellings just out there that I haven't read, and most of them are pretty much about the same like couple of things. So what I'm going to do is listen to the audiobook of City of Brass, because this is, I mean, it's not Persian per se, but it is Middle Eastern, and it is a story in the 1001 Arabian Nights. And because those come from all over the Middle East, like, I'd say it counts. And then the last challenge, I don't know if I'll even get to this one, since this readathon does kind of overlap with Tometopple, and I already have two big books picked out for that. But the last challenge for the Retellathon is a fairy tale with a dark twist, or is told from the villain's point of view. So for that, I'm going to pick The Winter Prince. And yes, this is the same author of Codename Verity, so I know that's really weird. But anyway, this is an Arthurian retelling from Mordred's perspective, I believe, so hooray, and it's only like 200 pages. So these are the books plus the audiobook, which you can't see, but these are the books that I plan to read for these two readathons. I will leave the links to and the information for both of them down in the description so that you can check them out if you do not know more about them. If you are participating in either or both of these readathons, please let me know what you plan to read. If you've read any of these books, please let me know what you thought of them, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!